A blind guy would never have a guy like Pantera just lost his eyesight about a year ago. He probably wouldn't have a chance with you.
No way.
I mean, not that you're against blind, but he's not the best looking guy in the world. But you're giving something back to the blind people.
Yes.
Maybe we can issue you a tax. I was thinking
sort.
we can get a tax credit or something.
Yeah, sure you can.
So what do you think about spies? See, most girls come in here and they pick spies because look at him. I mean, you look at he's just look at him. What's your?
I mean, he looks like semi-ginger, and I love gingers. I mean,
what's a ginger?
I am not a ginger.
He hates that more than anything. He hates that.
I am not a redhead.
Oh, he is.
He hates that more than anything.
Good call, honey. Look at her. Look at her. He is kind of gingery, is he not?
I mean,
you know what it is? Because I've got like ginger facial hair. Like I've got like red hair mixed in with brown hair.
That's on you. I'd be using that hair.
I'm going home to shave is what I'm doing.
I'd be using that Grecian formula beard deal.
The word ginger.
Ginger, say it.
Man, the worst word in the world. You're ginger.
I am not ginger.
Hey,
how dare you?
As denoted by one of the most famous porn stars in America.
Well, apparently she's the one who's blind.
Well, not really. She said she thought I was pretty cute, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Apparently she's blind.
No, but next to the bigger type of guys, gingers are my second favorite.
God, you're weird.
There you go. Yeah,
really?
She likes.
Yeah.
No, see,
so almost if she likes you, it's almost an insult.
Yeah, kind of.
She likes fat guys with red hair.
Fat guys with red heads.
If we can get Merlin Olsen, Brent, he had kind of a ginger. Remember that guy?
I love Merlin Olsen.
That big Merlin Olsen guy. Now in Indiana, in Fort Wayne, I mean, do you pick up a lot of dudes? Are you getting any? Is there any cool dudes in Fort Wayne that are getting after it? I mean, can you imagine if you're living in Fort Wayne, Indiana, you're a dude and you get a hook up with an A-list porn star?
I prefer the Indiana type of guys because they're not
Maybe that's why you like me.
Oh, I'm so LA and I shave my whole body and go tanning all the time.
Right.
It's like I don't really like that. I like regular type of guys. So like manly man.
Yeah,
so.
I definitely don't tan. That's for sure.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, I mean Brent here, he's never tanned a day in his life. He's got that manly man sort of thing.
Now, are you shooting it? Now, this is your latest, right, Rob? Bree's big camp out.
A big camp out.
That's what I said. It's a big camp out, my
not to
friend.
Be confused with a small camp out.
Yeah. And I'm looking at some of the back, but they always they make it somewhat user friendly in the front, so they don't offend two people. But in the back,
they give you some scenes.
Whoa.
Yeah, forget about it. Everyone wants to look at the back.
She's getting crazy.
Now, is the web killing your industry? I mean, are you having a hard time keeping your content under wraps with all these free websites going up and your scenes everywhere and things like that?
Yeah, it's kind of.
You taking a hit in the pocketbook?
No, I definitely. It hasn't been affected in that way. My website, BreeOlson.com, is still doing really well.
Now, can people join that as members and see some exclusive, see stuff like that, all the crazy, dirty stuff?
Oh yeah, Adam and Eve. They have a certain genre that they go after. So I only shoot certain type of stuff for Adam and Eve, and then I shoot a different style for BreeOlson.com.
And then Adam and Eve. And Adam and Eve is AdamandEve.com.
It's AdamandEve.com. And if you type in Bree, B-R-E-E, then you get special offers.
Oh, cool.
Too.
So
really?
keyword Bree.
So on the Adam and Eve deal, you kind of are like what we talked about. That's what you do, right? The BGA.
Yes.
That's Adam and Eve.
Yes.
The BGA. That's what Adam and Eve. Now, but when you do Bree Olson stuff, BreeOlson.com, do you open it up to other stuff?
Yeah, I get a little bit more wild, probably.
You do girl-on-girl stuff or anything like that?
Yeah, I do that with Adam and Eve too. I do basically the same kind of scenario, but just a little bit more extreme on BreeOlson.com.
Oh, you're more extreme on your own?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, what's extreme? Now, hold on. If you're a BGAer, what can be more extreme than that?
Choking?
I mean, just you
like to get choked?
I like rough. I like it rough.
She's a woman after my heart.
Really? You like choking?
Not really.
Yeah.
I got to play that persona.
I feel bad.
Really?
I feel bad. I can't. Yeah. It makes me feel bad.
You know what? I would do it. I would do it, but I'm scared that I'm going to wind up to being the guy that kills somebody.
Yeah, and then
when I go to the cops, but seriously, we were having sex and she was really into it, they're going to go.
Right.
And
Brent, they're going to say, you're who? I'm Brent Haley from who show?
Bubba the Love Sponge.
Cuff him.
And let's be honest, Brent, your mugshot, everybody would look at and go,
right.
Yeah, I could see how he could choke somebody.
Yeah. Not one person would believe me.
Right.
Yeah. You couldn't be a choker.
No.
Me either.
No, because as soon as we get caught, if something goes awry.
Now, if we were school teachers or something conservative, then there could be maybe some choking parameters, but not when you
But the older
us.
The older I get, these choking stories you hear about in the news every once in a while, I used to question and be like, who chokes people during love? That doesn't make sense to me.
Bree does.
And now the older I get, the more I realize it's actually a lot of people like that.
No, it goes on.
Bree, are you into do you like to get choked out?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, I mean...
Man, you're crazy. Now, how old are you now? 20 what?
22.
Oh, you're just teeny
What do you think
now.
you're going to be like at 50?
I don't know. I
mean, if you're a freak like this at 22...
I don't want to think about my sex life at 50. I don't know. It just doesn't seem too appealing. I don't want to think about it.
She's so
I
conservative.
Very appealing.
I'll tell you, she's so conservative looking, like girl next door. But Brent, to know that she's a BGA'er, you know.
Yeah. Becoming a BGA'er.
I give you guys some new lingo.
Right.
Hold on. This is Caesar Capone from Miami. We've had him on before.
Caesar, yeah.
Caesar, you're on the air live. Now watch your language. What's going on?
Absolutely. Hey, Bree, how you doing, babe?
I'm doing so well. How are you?
Good, good. Your career is rocking. When are you? When's your contract up with Adam and Eve?
It's renewable every year, and I'm in my second year right now.
Yeah, they're good people over there. That's a great company.
Caesar's trying to get...
Caesar's trying to scoop you up.
Yeah, he's trying to scoop him up.
Yeah. I mean, she is a definite commodity. She's all over our industry press, and she does a great performance, and she's a great kid. I'd like to know.
No, Bree, let me ask you a question.
I mean, I love Adam and Eve and all the people over there, and they're great people, and I would never go against, trying to coerce her away. But if she ever did become a free agent, hey, there's doors open over here.
No, Bree, let me ask you a question. Is it renewable each year, but can you go out and entertain other offers, or no? Is it renewable on them?
No, I mean, it's up to me if I... It's up to both of us.
Could you talk to Caesar and say, hey, what are you going to offer me? And if it's like that much more than Adam and Eve, and you could go over and work for C's?
Yeah, I could, once my year's up, but
right.
I'm very happy with Adam and Eve.
Right.
Now, Caesar Capone, what kind of money would you be throwing at her way?
Yeah.
If you were to put an offer out there, because I don't know how the industry works as far as figures up front and stuff
like that.
Come
on, C's.
We kind of don't really openly discuss what
I know, but
that's why we're trying to openly discuss it.
Because nobody's got the balls to openly discuss it on a forum like ours, and we do. So let's get where the rubber meets the road. Let's get some figures down here now. Come on.
What would be a good figure? Just asking, what would be a good number to throw out there, C's?
A good number, for instance, let's put it this way: Gina Lynn was getting $250,000 from Club a year, and then they gave her. I think at that number, though, they withheld any percentages of her movie. There's all kinds of different creative deals. I mean, Bubba, as well as I do in the entertainment industry. You can get creative with percentages and back ends and types of things like that could make it more. Not just a big number doesn't really mean you're making more money.
So around a quarter, but let's use about around $250,000.
Around $250,000 would be, that would be an annual.
So Caesar, let me ask you a question. Not that you're offering this to Bree, but let's just say we're going to play a little game here. Let's say you had an actress that gets as much media and as much attention as Bree does, and she looks a lot like Bree, and she's got 140 some movies out, and she's very Bree-like. But we're not talking about Bree. But you got a girl that's very, very Bree-like, and what would a guy like you? And of course, we're just playing a little game here because this person doesn't exist. But what kind of dollar figure would you throw out a person like that for you?
Well, if it was someone like Bree and they had all the accolades that Bree has, we'd be in the twos. We'd be in the twos, but then we could also talk maybe less up front and more of a percentage of her movies if she feels that she's going. It usually makes a person perform a little better and get behind and back their movies. And I'm not sure if Bree tours the dancer circuit, but they'll tour the circuit and really promote their movies, and that's what we look for.
So let me ask you a question, like on backside points. What's the industry standard for backside points for a big timer, a person that would be like Bree like what would you?
3 points, 5 points, 10
points. Yeah, we don't even know where to begin.
Yeah, well, we're in like the for website. It would probably be we would split any camming or stuff like that with her 50-50, and then a percentage of paid members that are on her website and paying after 3 months. Anybody who stays after 3 months is where we would start to give her a percentage. And then like movies, like DVDs. DVD sales are a little soft right now, although we're rocking pretty good. We would probably give her 15% of her DVD sales.
So what if a girl like Bree, not Bree, but what if Bree had an evil twin, and she said, hey,